I'm cooking up. What do you say? Raya. Is the mic on? Or Drew? Is it switched on?
That one's on.
Yeah, that mic. Is it? Good. I heard something saying they can't hear the announcer. Thanks, man.
to turn on both switches.
Over to Seibel.
Oh, that's right.
Seibel over to Google. Google open two.
I forgot about that.
Still unable to finish.
Yeah.
Williams out. heavy blue ball after a foot on the line by Gurgle. 3 subs in here for the Lancers. Peterson will take it up over to Samples. Samples trying to get a pass to Peterson, but the pass is beyond Peterson's reach, and it goes out of bounds. White ball.
Graham, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Autumn in for Allie. Into Allie. Allie over to Wales. Tipped and out of bounds off Samples.
And then that one I'm muting because it's the ambient mic's too loud. That's why I can.
30-second timeout there for the Lancers. Currently down by 11. Welcome back from the timeout. It'll be white ball. Score is currently 14-15. Another chip for the Wildcats. Oscar drives in and she makes the layup. 70-4. The Wildcats have a dominant lead here. Allie will take it up the floor for the Lancers. Takes over to Omen. Looking over to Williams. Williams trying to drive. And that'll stay with the Lancers. White into Eichstedt. Eichstedt loses, and she is unable to take the ball back before it's an over and back. So it'll go with the Wildcats. Samples in to Peterson. Back to Samples. Over top to the wing. Out. Short jumper. And unable to finish. Post also unable. Lots of missed shots here. They're trying to get the rebound. And Wales eventually ends up with the rebound. Allie taking up the floor. Tipped by the Wildcats. Gets it over to Omen though. Over to Williams in the corner. Gets it to Omen. Block. An attempted tip from the Wildcats. 2 Wildcats running to each other. Serves as an opening for Omen, but it's stolen away as Omen tries to get it to Wales. Samples can't finish on the shot. Gets it eventually out to the post. And he knocks it down. Wildcats have a dominant lead of 19-4. And there will be a shoe tie there for the Wildcats, plus a lot of subs. It will be white ball. Nelmer over to Milky. Back up top. Pass stolen away by the Wildcats, but stolen once again away by Nelmer. Nelmer loses control, gets back over to Omen. Gets it to Milky up top. Milky looking. She dribbles out. Out to Williams. Over to Eichstedt. Eichstedt mishandles the pass. It's 1-on-1 down low. And foul on Eichstedt. Oscar for the Wildcats will be shooting 2. First is no good. Off the rim. Oscar at second. Is good. Wildcats break 20 here. With 4.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Nelner over to Omen. Omen, tight defender, over to Eichstedt. Eichstedt trying to drive. Back to Omen. Nelner searching. Williams gets it, the pass. Stuck with defenders. That will be the Wildcats ball. Press here for the Lancers. Trying to find something. Long pass goes over the half court. Omen ends up getting it, and the Lancers get off that. Milner trying to drive for the layup. Milky unable to finish with the shot. Rebound, and that'll be a jump ball. Stay with the Lancers. Back out to Eichstedt. Eichstedt over to Nelmer. Nelmer with the three. And she gets it off she misses it off the rim. Wildcats will get the rebound. And they go up the floor. Over to Peterson. Down low to Oldendorf. Over to Beeman. Beeman searching. Drives in. Searching off the hands of the Wildcat into the hands of Oldendorf. Oldendorf puts up a shot and is unable to finish. And that will be the Lancers ball. Gergel will come in for Williams. Nelmer over to Gergel. Back up top. Over to Ullman. Searching. Gets it to Milky. Milky gets it to Nelmer. And that'll be a jump ball. Going for the Wildcats. Lancers have been having a pretty big score deficit here for most of the first half. Wildcats have been pretty dominant. Peterson over to Oldendorf. Down to Seidel. Up top again. Driving around. She drives in. Jumper, and she knocks it down. Another point, another bucket for the Wildcats. Nelmer back over to Gergel. Back up to Nelmer. Over to the wing. Up top. Dribbling around. Over to Eichstedt. Tipped. And received by Gergel. Wildcats just go for that ball there. It'll be another jump ball. Seibel comes in for Eichstedt. For White. And it will be the Lancers ball. Looks like there's a Wildcat sub 2 there. Omen searching for Nelner, gets it to her. Seibel over to Omen. Omen, short 2, unable to finish again. And Oldendorf over to, and dribbles down. Another deep drive, but she loses control and it falls out of bounds. 2 subs for the Wildcats. Less than 2 minutes left to go in this first half. And Lancers need a score here. Out to Ullman. Over to Seibel. Seibel puts up a shot. Unable to finish. And that'll go with the Wildcats. sub each for Immanuel and Blair-Taylor. Press here again from the Lancers. Trying to push it. High pass over to Seibel, tries to steal. Unable to finish. Down to the post, and she travels. Samples travels. That'll go back to the Lancers. Autumn Williams coming in for Milky. Melmer searching down low, gets Gurgle. Gurgle puts up a shot, and she knocks it down. It's the first time in a long time since the Lancers have scored, and they shorten the Wildcats lead to 16. The Wildcats put up a shot, unable to finish, rebounded by Williams. And that'll stay with the Lancers. Melmer down to Seibel. Seibel puts up a quick shot. Bounces off the rim. Melmer knocks it down. Melmer and a couple of their teammates triple teamed the rebounder, and they were able to pull off the shot and finish. And there will be no foul called on that. Ball gets stripped, and it'll be going back to the Lancers with 36 seconds left to go in this half. Lancers are currently down 22-8. Tight defense from the Wildcats as soon as they cross the half court. Over to Melmer. Melmer down to Gurgle. Back out to Melmer. Over to Alley. Received by Autumn. Seibel down low to the post and blocked by the Wildcats. Blocked again, and that'll stay with the Lancers. 8 seconds left to go. That possession took a lot of time off the clock. Melmer passing it into Williams. Williams back over to Melmer. Melmer with a three. Goes long. And with her foot on the line, Sample's foot on the line, it'll stay with the Lancers. 1.6 seconds left to go in the half. Lancers are going to have to get it in and shoot. Williams shoots, unable to finish, and that will be the half. 22-8, the Lancers are losing by 14, and the Wildcats come out with a dominant first half. See you in a little bit. Wildcats have a dominant lead to start the second half, 22-8. They had most kept the Lancers at scoring only right at the beginning and right at the end. And the Wildcats will be passing. We'll start with the possession. Tip from the Lancers, but into the hands of Peterson. Peterson trying to drive, looking for a pass. Over to the corner. And stolen away by Milky. Milky slowing it down and gets it over to Melner. Over to Ullman. Searching. Back up top. Down to Williams. Over to Milky. Out to Ullman. Ullman with the three is tipped by the Wildcats. And that'll be a travel on Curran. That'll stay with the Lancers. Over to Williams. To Eichstätt, but tipped. And White will continue to possess the ball. Tipped by the Wildcats again. And the Wildcats get it into Samples. Samples puts it up and finishes the layup. 8-24. Wildcats lead by 16. Melner over to Williams. Williams driving two. Unable to finish. Rebounded by Eichstätt. Over to Milky. Milky, deep two. And unable to finish there off the side of the rim. Samples brings it up, and the pass will go through. Sorry, Curran brought it up, and it goes through Samples' hands. Lancers need to capitalize on their time of possession in the second half to hopefully pull out a win. Now they're searching. Over to Williams. Back up top. Ullman to the corner. Fumbles off the beat. Back up top. Over to Eichstätt. Eichstätt driving in. Tipped by the Wildcats and rebounded by Peterson. Peterson over to Curran. Dribbling around. And that'll be a foul on Ullman. Wildcats with the ball. They get it into Peterson. Peterson dribbling around. Tight defense, stripped by Williams. And Peterson slides out of bounds. And Lancers will bring it up. Down low, stolen away by Samples. Samples trying to push it. Over to Peterson. Sorry, Curran. Puts up a shot, unable to finish. Rebounded by Alexson. Down to Thorson. Thorson shoots, and she scores. 26-8. Melner takes up the floor. Over to Ullman. Back up top. Down to Williams. Over to Eichstätt. Eichstätt shoots. And she knocks it down. Lancers score. First time in this half. 10-26. Thorson brings it up the floor. Over to Peterson. Peterson tipped by Nelner. And that'll stay with the Wildcats.
Thank you.
3 subs in for the Lancers. Trying to change up their personnel here. Wildcats driving in. And Samples swishes that shot easily. Found the lane. Elmer finds it over, gets it over to Alley. Gurgle shoots. Unable to finish off the rim. And Thorson with the rebound. Thorson's driving. Deep pass. Puts up the shot. And she completes. Nelner. Deep pass. Stolen away and tipped into the hands of Samples. Samples trying to get past Nelner. And that'll be a foul. But before we act that foul, there will be a timeout by White. Ten to 30, the Wildcats lead by 20. And it'll be Wildcats ball down low. They get it in to Samples, who finishes. Sorry, not Samples, Alexson. Extending the lead to 22. Pass deep and stolen away by Thorson. Drive up by Osgaard. Osgaard finishes the layup. Another good steal and drive by the Wildcats. Capitalizing on defense here. Gurgle, open three, she won't take it. Back to Melner. Over to Williams. Williams unable to get the ball away, and that'll be a jump ball, staying with the Whites. Melner gets it into Gurgle. And the Wildcats are fouled. Sorry, the Wildcats fouled. And it'll stay with Immanuel. Nelmer gets it into Williams. Williams passes, but nobody's there. That'll be a travel on the Wildcats after getting the rebound. Williams gets it into Nelmer. Taking her time. Over to Alley. Alley down to Gurgle. Gurgle driving in. Finds Nelmer. Nelmer gets the lane. Gets stopped. And that'll be a jump ball going with the Wildcats. Wildcats get it in. There's an open lane for Osgaard. stripped of it by Gurgle. Gurgle has a lane, pushing it. And that'll be tipped out and down by Samples, staying with the Lancers. Seibel comes in for Allie. Sorry. With Nelman. Allie will take it up. Pass into the corner, nobody's there. And we'll go back to the Wildcats. Tight defense from the Lancers. Gets it in to Samples. Dribbling around Seibel. Seibel trying to guard. There'll be a foul on the Lancers, by the Lancers. Stay with the Wildcats. Out to the corner, down to the corner. Open three for Samples, and she knocks it down. Threes have just been very well placed for the Wildcats tonight. There were many of them in the first half, and that was one for Samples here in the second. 3 subs in for the Wildcats, and 1 for the Lancers. Stay with the Wildcats. Wildcats get it into Peterson. Peterson trying to push it. Hands it off. Driving in out to Beeman. Beeman gets it back out. Up top. Over to the side. And returns to Kieran. Out up top to Beeman. Beeman looking. And Kieran drives in, unable to finish. Beeman also drives in, but she makes it. 39-10. The Lancers need to score and start a drive here. Over to Seibel. Seibel looking. Gurgle. Out to Omen. Omen with the 3. Off the glass. Kieran will take it up for the Wildcats. Kieran driving in deep. Shot from Alexson. Unable to finish. Rebounded by Beeman. Beeman puts up a shot and she finishes off the glass. 41-10. The Wildcats lead by 31. Gurgle looking for a passer. Seibel with the 2 off the glass. And that will be a jump ball down low for the rebound. Lots of subs coming in for the benches. An entire team sub for the Wildcats. And 2 subs for the Lancers. It'll be white ball down low. Gets it out to Milky. Milky over to Nelmer. Nelmer with the 3. Off the rim. Rebounded. And that'll be a jump ball. Going for the Wildcats. Some confusions there with the refs, but it will stay and remain blue ball. Press here by the Lancers. They need to do it, otherwise they may not have hope of getting this. Interception by Wales. Over to Nelmer. Nelmer trying to drive in and dribbles right into the hands of Seidel. Foul on the Lancers. It will remain blue ball. Osgard will pass it in. Gets it to Seidel. Double dribble on Seidel. There'll be press also from the Wildcats. Nelner gets a high pass to Milky. Milky over to Wales. Wales with the shot. And she banks it in! 12-41. Lancers score again in this half. Drive in. Off the glass. Rebounded by Omen. Omen trying to find somebody. Gets to Nelner. Nelner to Seibel. Seibel, quick pass over to Omen. And Omen is fouled. Fouls haven't really been a problem here in this game so far. But Lancers have 4, which could prove to be a problem later. Nelner tries to pass it into Milky, who tips it into the hands of Nelner, but Nelner steps out of bounds. And so it will return to the Wildcats. Before that, though, we have a 30-second timeout by Immanuel. See you in a bit. It'll be white ball with 7.5 minutes left to go in this game. Nelner passes it in to Omen. And that will end up as a jump ball, staying with the Lancers. Pass in deep to Milky. Milky over to Nelner. Fakes a 3. Stuck with 2 defenders. And that'll be another jump ball. And this one will go with the Wildcats. Oscar gets the pass into Seidel. Seidel dribbles around and has a double dribble. That will go back to being white ball. Gets it into Nelner. Back to Omen. Over to Seibel. Seibel down low to pass to Milky. Swatted away. Rebounded by Milky. Wales puts up a shot. Tipped and off to the backboard. And that'll a jump ball going to the Lancers. 41-12 with 7 minutes left to go in this half. Lancers have a sub in there. Wales. Press. 2 more subs for Immanuel. Press here for the Lancers. Get the pass in to Samples. Samples drives all the way in. Out to Oldendorf. Oldendorf over to Thorson. Thorson dribbling around. Handoff up top. Another handoff to Samples. Samples pulls up and she knocks it down. Easy shot there for Samples. And a score after a little bit of a drought there. Wildcats tip off a pass, and they get the ball open lane, and that'll be off the Lancers. Another entire team sub for the Wildcats, and a one-person sub for the Lancers. Pass in to the Wildcats. Elviker dribbling around. Over. Shots a three. Goes long. Long three there from Peterson. Goes long and out of bounds. Allie will take it up the floor. Over to Gurgle. Over to Autumn. Autumn shoots off the rim. A little bit of a trip up there, and the Wildcats come away with it. Gets it up to Peterson. Over to Beeman. Searching. Looks around, finds Kieran. Kieran driving in all the way to the basket, and she gets the layup. Sneaking up and over the rim there from Kieran. 45-12. Over to Eichstätt for the Lancers. Eichstätt driving in. She puts up a shot. Is tipped by Elviker, and Elviker will take it up the floor. Passes it to Kieran. Kieran driving around. Open layup, and she makes it with ease. Milky passes it to Allie, and she will take it down the floor. Just 5 minutes left in this game. Gurgle searching, gets it up top again, over to Autumn. Autumn driving in, back out to the top. Allie passes it to her sister. Eichstätt down low, finds Milky, and she gets it. Nice pass there from Eichstätt to Milky, and Milky gets the shot in the paint. Peterson driving around. Open layup, goes long, rebounded by Milky. Milky getting it around and gets it to Allie. Lancers defense making improvement here. Over to Autumn. Down, stolen away. Kieran slows it down, tries to find a passer, gets it to Eving, and goes long off the rim. And Eichstätt with a rebound. Eichstätt gets it over to Allie, and she will slow it up for the Lancers. Over to her sister. Down to Eichstätt. Eichstätt with the deep two, and she knocks it down! Eichstätt with a deep two to bring them with just above 30. And that'll be a foul on the Lancers. Accidental shove on Williams from behind. Entire team sub for the Wildcats. And Gurgle will come out for Seibel. It'll be the Wildcats ball. They get it in to Osgard. Osgard, open lane, driving. Layup, unable to finish. Gets it to Walters, also, sorry, Alexson, also able to finish. Autumn gets it over to Milky. Milky slows it up. Over to Allie. Gets it over to Seibel. Goes long, and that will go to Blue. Oscar looking for someone to pass it to. Not finding much options. With some good press there by Eichstätt, there runs out of time, and it will go with White. Good press there by Eichstätt, not letting a pass get off. Lancers have just over three minutes to try and shorten this lead that the Wildcats have. Williams searching for a pass. Gets it into Melmer. Melmer driving into the corner. Over the head of the defender to Allie. Allie fumbles the pass over to her sister. Autumn drives in. Able to finish. Gets it over to Seibel. And stolen away by Oscar. Oscar stuck. And the shot is put up, unable to finish, and rebounded by Williams. Melmer pushing it on the floor, over to Eichstätt, wide open! And I was unable to finish. Williams gets it though, out to Eichstätt. Eichstätt dribbling around. Pressed by the defender. Gets it over to the Seibel though, down to the post. And that'll be a jump ball. Staying with the Lancers. .222 left in this game. The Lancers get it in, and Melmer gets it off the glass. Travel by the Wildcats, E-wing, and so it will remain with the Lancers. Lancers have had a lot more possession this half than they did the first. Williams gets it into Melmer. Melmer, quick layup, unable to finish. But Williams gets the rebound. Quick shot, and she finishes. 18-47. 2 minutes left. Press from the Lancers. And Thorson brings it up the floor. Gets it over to Ewing. Shoots off the rim. And rebounded by Williams. Melmer driving in, trying to get a pass, trying to get a shot in really quick. But there'll be a foul on the Wildcats. 1:49 left to go. 47-18. Sub in there for the Lancers before we get the pass in. She gets it in, and that'll be a double dribble on Allie. Thorson will pass it in. Oh, sorry. Thorson will be subbing out for Seidel, who will pass it in. Press there from the Lancers. Lancers have been doing better on defense here. Down low. And Elviker knocks it down after a good pass there. Allie over to Omen. Looking for someone. Finds Williams. But there will be a timeout. We'll see you in a little bit. Yep. Lancers will be passing it in from down low. Gets it into Milky. Quick shot, and she finishes. Lancers break 20. Very Fast drive there from Beeman. Looking for a passer. Finds Seidel. Seidel with the three. Unable to finish off the rim. Rebounds by Elviker. And that will be a three for Beeman. 52-20. Wildcats lead by 32. Williams gets the pass to Milky. Milky passes it down low to Wales. Wales gets it to Alley, but Alley drops it on the line. And must have been tipped by the defender though, because it will stay with the Lancers. Never mind, it will stay. It will be blue ball. .45 seconds left in this game. Lancers want a steal here. Quick drive, and there'll be a foul on the Lancers. That will be their 5th team foul. Still no bonus. Sorry, 6th. And that will be Beeman. Tipped by Milky. Foul on Lancers. And now the Wildcats are in bonus. Fouls haven't really been in much trouble this whole game. No one has fouled out yet. But Seidel will be shooting 2 for Blair-Taylor. Seidel's first. Rims it out. And that'll be rebounded by Milky. It's like that was a 1-and-1. Milky loses it. Calls for help. Gets it to Omen. Time running out. Gets it to Alley. Alley gets it down low to Gurgle. Over her head. Gurgle tries to save it. And it will be blue ball with 16.5 seconds left to go. Tight press from the Lancers here. They need to get the ball back. Tipped by Milky. But received by Ewing. Tip there, but Peterson recovers it and dribbles down the floor. 6 seconds left. Wildcats gonna probably just waste this one out. And that will be game. Wildcats win 52-20. Hopefully you can join us for the second match for tonight with the same teams except the varsity. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in a little bit.